On the news line this morning, Art Cashin joining us with UBS. Art, good to have you. I think the line this morning is navigating under the stars, under cloudy skies. Nice touch there by the Fed chair.
I came across with the same line, Carl. It was absolutely perfect. You know, he didn't say his compass was broke, but he did say it's a tough time navigating, and he didn't want anybody to pick up too strongly. So we are left looking at that yield on the 10-year, which has become all important. We get down below 4.22, and we might get some bids coming into the stock market. We get back up around the 4.35 area. That'll bring out some caution. So it's all about what that yield will be and how we react to what the Fair chair said. But you're right. He basically said, "I'm not exactly sure where we are, but I'm trying to navigate in a very cloudy night."
You know, Art, I believe the last time you were on, you were talking about the S&P's levels and where we were testing, roughly between 4,440 and 4,535. Right now, we're sitting at about 4,380. Lost some of the earlier gains. What do you make of that in the reaction to Powell?
Well, again, the market is being cautious. It's taking its own pulse and its own temperature. On the S&P, I would watch to see if they get resistance on any rally attempt to get above that 4,400 level. There does seem to be a little bit of mild resistance there. But I would say if I have only one instrument to look at, it's going to be the yield on the 10-year, and I think that will dictate exactly where things are going.
Yeah, and that's 426 as we speak right now. So it is pretty symmetrical. You get the pressure from higher yields and bonds back off just a little bit. I guess that the expression of kind of cloudy vision or confusion or ambivalence at this point in the cycle, I guess it's what's to be expected, right? You get somewhere in the zone of where short-term rates probably have to be, and then it becomes a bit of a judgment call, very contingent on the next data. Do you think we're now in the mode of rooting for either weaker wage growth or a deceleration in the economy? Is that what the stock market's going to wish for?
Well, you know, he talked about the wage growth and made it to not be as big a threat as many of us had thought it was, and therefore he intimated the economy might be inching along. I think our friend Steve Leisman's point is well taken. Well, he wouldn't dare use the word again. It became an albatross, but he did hint that the transitory effect of inflation was beginning to show up, that the supply chain backups are coming down and things are getting in order. But he wanted very carefully not to say mission accomplished. He wanted that banner to read work in progress. And that's what he wants us to know. We're not finished yet. We're not sure yet. The skies are cloudy. Don't ask me for an absolutely clear cut. I'm steering as well as I can. So I will use that yield on the 10-year as my guide to see how the people who do this for a living are interpreting every verb or noun that he puts out.